So we are en route westward from Spokane. We decided not to go over I-90. We're along Highway 14, which is on the Washington side, that follows the Columbia River. We're just at a viewpoint right now. Gonna have a sandwich. We just let the dogs out for a short little walk. Let them go to the bathroom. Stop in White Salmon here in about an hour and a half or so from here. Top off the diesel in the truck. And then tonight's stay is going to be at Beacon Rock. But a little hazy, cloudy, beautiful day though. It's about 43 degrees. All right, gonna eat our lunch and move on. Truck and camper pretty filthy. When we left Spokane, it was a little bit below freezing. It was snowing and freezing rain and all kinds of blah. It's pretty nice right now, but yeah, the camper's definitely filthy. And when we get to Beacon Rock, we'll see about take the hose and just spray it off real quick, kind of help a little. All right, time to go. So here on Highway 14, we're coming up to an interesting spot that's really cool. There you go through several tunnels. Again, we're still right along the Columbia River. Right over on that side is Oregon. And yes, for you people not from the area, it is Oregon, not Oregon. It's still there. It didn't go anywhere. So Oregon. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Looks like temperature is right at about 40 degrees. Some green. And we'll see if I can capture any of these tunnels. So this parking here is an area where a lot of people like to do windsurfing. That guy picking up trash, that's cool. You get through to this other side there, and it's pretty windy. Usually it's really calm right now, but very popular for windsurfing. Tunnels here in half a mile. So turn your lights on. They're not big tunnels or anything, but they are cool. 13 foot. Now that's at the very edge, you know, where that white line is. So I'm 12 foot, I just say 12.4, just under 12.4. There are several more coming up ahead. It's the most traffic we've had on the drive, Highway 14 so far, but not too bad. Still more relaxing, much more scenic than taking the interstate over on the Oregon side. So we'll deal with it. It's not a big deal. We're not in a huge rush, but yeah, keep trucking along. Come up to those tunnels, and then right after the tunnels we should be going into White Salmon. Alright, so we made it to tonight's destination, Beacon Rock. Pretty rainy. It started raining not too long before we got here. Only 90% chance, you know, I mean there is 10% in between the raindrops, but not a bad sight. You do get some train noise and a little bit of the highway noise from Highway 14, but not too bad. The site was really level. Water power sewer. We'll just hook to power for now. We got a little water. I don't know, I might hook up to water, I don't know. But a little disappointed. I had to pick up quite a bit of trash in the site. They don't have a host in these parks, so I don't know. It is what it is. Got it done. It's picked up. Move along. No big deal. Got my trash picker up here, of course. But, oh, some little house cleaning. I was saying white salmon. White salmon is up on the hill. Oh, I don't need to see Liba peeing. White salmon is up on the hill. It's Benji, I believe is how you say it. That's down along Highway 14. Just after that is when there was all the tunnels, but it started raining really good and there was traffic, so I didn't get those filmed. But tomorrow we plan on doing a hike here in the park. We're not going to do Beacon Rock because the weather is not supposed to be so great, but we will be back in June for 2 nights is the plan, so we'll probably check it out then. All right, here at Beacon Rock State Park, the trail, we're going to end up at the Pool of Winds and then up at a little spur trail of Little Beacon Rock, but you can't take this section of the trail. It's closed due to a landslide. So Liba's all excited. Joanne looks super excited. We're going to have to walk up the road to the upper campground that's closed right now and access the trail so you can go around where the landslide would meet up with the trail. So off we go. It is raining a little bit, but it's all right. It's low 40s. All right, we're going to take this little spur to the right, which is Little Beacon Rock, 0.2 miles. We'll go up there. There's a geocache we're going to look for. Then we'll come back down and go that way. Let's head out. Very pretty. Not going to get much of a view, unfortunately, but that's all right. That's Little Beacon Rock. I believe it's that one. Maybe it's the one over there. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Drops down a ways. Okay, just off the trail here. That looks weird, not natural. That's because get it out. Here's the geocache. All right, I'm going to sign the logbook and then move on. Look at that majestic view. Okay, so it's foggy. You can climb up higher, kind of off trail. We're not going to do that. It's pretty wet, slippery. Don't need to. What do you think, Liba? You ready to go see Pool of the Winds and some other waterfalls? Is Joanne ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Well, we're getting closer to the waterfalls. This one's just got little stream coming through. It is January 29th as I'm filming this. So, not a huge amount of runoff, although there's always water. Ready? Let's get to the bigger waterfalls and the Pool of Winds. See if Liba wants a drink. Not going to get a drink of water, Liba? That's it? She is a water dog. She loves water. We're getting close. Getting close. All right, we're at the Pool of Winds, looking down below it. We'll be down at that bridge here in a moment. So let's check out this Pool of Winds. Are you ready? They call it a Pool of Winds because the breeze comes blowing out from this. How cool is that? And here we are at some falls. This is as far as we're going to come today. And I can show you on this map. So, where are we at here? We're in here. We're in here somewhere. Oh, right here. That's where we're at. The Pool of Winds. The Pool of Winds we're just at is that up there. Right up there. What do you think, Liba? You know, it's foggy, a little rainy, but still very beautiful. Well, that's it for hiking today. If you are going to wait for perfect weather, perfect everything, you're going to miss out on a bunch. That's what they make rain gear and warmer gear for. Get out there and see it, right?
Yep.
So we will be back here at Beacon Rock, as mentioned, for a couple of nights in June as we make our way back east from our hosting duties, going to another. But there's what? Liba's trying to chase something down the hill. She is on a leash. But anyways, we'll do some more hikes as mentioned. Hopefully do Beacon Rock. It is amazing. Even if it's foggy like today, just the hike is amazing. If you're afraid of heights, nope, don't do it. But it is an amazing feat of engineering. But until then, we'll sign off from Beacon Rock. All right, for tonight, we're at Sequest State Park here in Washington. We're in site T11, T11. It's pretty wet. It's kind of compact dirt, gravel. It's a little muddy. Not too bad. Full hookups. I said we're just here for one night. Then we move to another state park for 2 nights, and then on to Pacific Beach, where we are campground hosting for the month of February. Here at Sequest, there's quite a few trails around, several geocaches too, so we're out going to look for a few caches. It's pretty in here, lots of moss. Rather small trees. There, Joanne, go stand next to that. Yeah, there's some big ones in here. Talking about the trees. All right, later. Pretty big. Take a picture now. Can you see the cache? What? Nope, I'm doing a video here. And Joanne's in there. There's a stump. There's also a stump to your left, I see. We'll walk around this side. Oh, hey, this is the easier way. That's the way it goes with geocaching. You find. Did you find it?
Yes.
Oh, it's a large container. Cool. All right, success on another one. So still here at Sequest, this is the Mount St. Helens Visitor Center. There's an interpretive trail and a boardwalk in the marsh. But right now, a little bit of clouds, but let's zoom in, shall we? And that is Mount St. Helens, right there. A little bit of clouds cutting off the top, but although the top of that mountain now is a little shorter. Pretty cool. Pretty cool area. I don't know if I said this, but it's right at a mile loop here, interpretive, on the wetlands. Lots of information signs. We're told that the beavers are really active right now. It'd be cool to see the beavers. But yeah, we'll find out. Either way, it's still a nice, pretty area. You can imagine it during the warmer months when all the leaves and stuff come out. Pretty cool. We got up here, birdhouse, looks like. Yep. Birdhouse, and again, off in that distance is Mount St. Helens. The bat houses. I think I might have called the one earlier birdhouse, but no, they're bat boxes. What'd you think?
Very cool.
Yeah, it's neat.
Very peaceful.
We're just waiting for the visitor center to open at 10. It's off season, so opens a little later. All right, this is the backyard for 2 nights for us. We're at Miller's Sylvania State Park, Washington State. Again, here for 2 nights. And then we head to Pacific Beach to start our hosting for the month of February. But sections of this park is closed. It is off season. I mean, it's the end of January. They do block off a couple sites during this time of year because of flooding, as you can see. But not bad. Water power, 30 amp, no 50. I thought we had sewer, but definitely wrong. I'm not sure if there's anything with sewer in here besides the host sites. But still, pretty nice. They do have free showers. Probably use their showers, since how I have no sewer and I don't feel like taking a military shower.